Hello, I'm Sarah and I get to tell you the story today. It is set in a town called Jericho and some of you will probably know it. So I am going to be doing some drawing today and I wondered if you would also like to draw along with me. Maybe at the end you could get someone in your home to put your drawing up on the Hope Street Facebook page and I'll put mine up and you can see whose is better. I'm not fantastic at drawing, so yours might well be better than mine. Anyway, today's story is in Jericho. And in those days, the cities used to have big walls. So here's my first bit of drawing. There's a big city wall with a big gate. And there's a road coming out through the gateway. There's my gates. And there was somebody who lived in Jericho. He was called Zacchaeus. Do you know about Zacchaeus? What do you know about Zacchaeus? One thing a lot of people know about Zacchaeus is that he was very short. And that's important in the story. He was very short and he didn't have very many friends. Not many people liked him because in his job he had to collect money from people and he used to collect too much. He used to steal money as well and he used to keep it for himself. So he cheated people. So not very many people liked Zacchaeus. So here he is, he's at work by the gate probably. And as people come in, he collects money from them. So there's some people who've just been past him. They've had to stop and they're very unhappy. They said, he cheats. They don't like him. But one day, when Zacchaeus was doing his work maybe, he heard some people talking. And they said that somebody was coming to Jericho. Somebody called Jesus of Nazareth. He had heard about Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus coming. And he thought he would like to see him because he knew lots of people thought that Jesus was a very special person. So he thought, maybe I'll go. I won't go with them. Nobody will go with me, but I'll go to where everybody is and I'll see Jesus. He wasn't going to talk to Jesus. Didn't think Jesus would want to talk to him. So there's my road. And there were lots and lots of people who wanted to see Jesus. Have you been places where there's lots and lots of people? It's difficult to move through all the people. It's difficult to see through them. And that was a problem for Zacchaeus. Do you remember what I said? That he was very short. So when Zacchaeus came, he couldn't really see and nobody was going to let him through because they didn't like him. So that was a problem. What was he going to do? How was he going to see Jesus? This was where Jesus was going to come. And then he saw a tree. Do you remember what sort of tree? It was a sycamore tree. Anyway, and Zacchaeus thought, I know, I'll climb up into the tree so I can see Jesus. Now, that sounds a little bit strange today for a grown-up man to climb up into a tree. But in Jericho, then, it was very, very unusual. Men didn't normally climb trees. And people thought they were a bit strange if they did. But Zacchaeus thought Jesus was worth it. So there's Zacchaeus up in the tree, and he sat up there so he could see Jesus. And here's some people coming. Perhaps they were the friends of Jesus, the disciples who used to travel with him. And they came along, and finally, Zacchaeus saw Jesus. Now I'm going to draw Jesus with purple because we know he's the king. And Jesus stopped right under Zacchaeus in the tree. Zacchaeus wasn't going to talk to him, but Jesus talked to Zacchaeus. That's amazing. Do you know what he said? He said, I'm coming to your house. No one went to Zacchaeus' house. Wow. And everybody else around, they were all really surprised. They said, doesn't Jesus know who Zacchaeus is? He's not a nice person. Why is Jesus going to his house? But Jesus did know who Zacchaeus was. He knew exactly. And he wanted to go to his house for a really special purpose. So Zacchaeus got down and he quickly went home with Jesus. So here they are in Zacchaeus' house. There's a door. Maybe there's a window. And I think there were probably some people watching in the doorway, wondering, why has Jesus gone there? And Jesus went in. Do you think he had something to eat? Probably. Maybe something to drink. There's Jesus. And he talked to Zacchaeus. And there's Zacchaeus. He's quite small. And as he talked, Zacchaeus realised that something was happening. His heart, I'm going to draw a picture up here. His heart, which had been all full of bad things, was changing. Jesus was changing it. Jesus was making it new. And Zacchaeus changed too. So Zacchaeus said, Jesus, I'm going to give back all that money I stole. And do you know what? I'm even going to give back extra. I'm going to do some good things now. So he said he's going to do some good things and he's going to give back the money. And do you know what Jesus said? Jesus said, God has rescued you. God has rescued you and he's changed you. And that's why I have come. That's what Jesus said. He said, the Son of Man, that's Jesus, came to seek and to save those who are lost. That's an amazing story. Why do you think it's in our Bibles? Why did God want us to know this story about Zacchaeus? Have a think, have a chat about it. I can think of 3 things that are really important that I think God really wants us to know. One thing is that Jesus knows everything about everybody and he still loves us. He knows everything all about you and he loves you very much. That's amazing. The other thing is Jesus can change everybody. He can change anybody's heart and make it new. That's really special. And the other thing is Jesus is worth everything. Zacchaeus thought Jesus was worth climbing into a tree for. Jesus is worth anything and everything. So those are 3 things that I think this story teaches us. That Jesus loves us, he knows us, and he can change us, and he's worth everything. Well, that's my drawing. I said I wasn't very good at drawing. I wonder what your drawings look like. Maybe you could put them up on the Facebook page and we can have a look. I think there's some other activities as well on the website, so go and have a look. And some of you might know a song about Zacchaeus, or a song about Jesus loving you and Jesus changing us. Have a think. Can you remember one? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.